beautiful Sagittarians. Guys, we are into November. Hope you're well. It's lovely to be with you. Now, Sag, I had to chuckle because I saw, I'm going to start laughing. I saw someone looking at a banana. They were holding a banana and they were thinking to themselves, it's so weird because the banana looks exactly the same on the inside. Bright yellow, right? The only difference is on the outside, there's really thick skin. And on the inside, it's all soft and mushy. And they were dwelling on this. And I realized that you may be thinking about someone in particular. You may feel that someone is maybe pretty confident on the outside. They look as if they've got their life together. They may be very good at what they do, but on the inside, it's a totally different matter. They're ruled by their emotion. Now, Sag, this could be somebody thinking about you, right? But whatever this is, I feel, Sag, you want to get to the bottom of how this person's mind works and whether or not an issue can be resolved. Okay? Yeah. Yes, I'm seeing now an onion. Archangel Michael's saying you want to peel back the layers. You want to peel back the layers. Okay. So Sag, simple vision. Here we go. The deck that I'm using is a new one. It's called the Prometheus Tarot. The images are lovely. It is a darker deck, so I hope you can see it on the black cloth, but I really like it. If you would like a private reading, my website's down below, blah, 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 right? If you want to join the channel, the link is there to join as a member. And if you guys fancy a 12-month overview based on what may happen in 2025, the link is there too. Many of you have emailed me saying, Debs, are you putting out 2025 videos? Yes, I will do. But if you want an accurate depiction about what's going to happen, you'll need to book a reading. Okay, guys? Alrighty, here we go, Sag. Yes. You're musing about someone who may be thick-skinned on the outside, but a bit soft and mushy on the inside. Sag. So, Archangel Michael, what do we have for my lovely Sagittarians? This is November 2024. I nearly said 2025. 2024. What do we have for my lovely Saggies? I'm sorry, guys. I'm seeing somebody now with a toothpick and they're really irritated. They can't get a tiny seed out of their teeth. I know it's a horrible vision, but try as they might, it's wedged right underneath the gum and it's just irritating them. It's just irritating them. They keep feeling it. Oh. Sag, something may be irritating you about this person or situation. You're trying to ignore it, but you sort of can't ignore it. It's just not possible. Okay. I'm hearing someone say, I can't leave it. I've got to do something about this. It's just going to annoy me. It's going to irritate me. Okay, Sag. All right. Ten of Cups, guys. Okay. Ten of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. So, Sag, you may be thinking about a family situation, or you could be thinking about a group of people that you're close to and a lot of money. We'll see what comes through, guys. But those are two beautiful energies, but interesting. They're both a 10. They're both a 10. You may be wondering, Sag, whether or not you can mend a situation, move into a new cycle, sort things out. There might have been an issue that irritated you that you want to get to grips with. Or Sag, you may simply be thinking, maybe I should just leave it and move on. Right? Yeah, okay. So Sag, you're in your head. 8 of Swords. You're in your head. Guys, I know I'm going a little bit deep, but many of you are deep. You're very spiritual. What I'm seeing here is someone who seems to be wearing a headscarf as if they are a nun, very pure, spiritual, but I'm almost seeing blood dripping down the wall behind them, and I'm sorry for the vision, and they're standing in what looks like water. This is someone who switches from being very angry to being highly emotional. Their hands are bound together. It's as if this is someone who can't move, or this is someone who can't progress, and they're upset. It's as if I'm just stuck. Now, Sag, this could be you. You could be swinging from feeling very angry about a situation to feeling a bit tearful, a bit emotional. You may feel your hands are tied. You may feel, with a purity image coming through, you want to do the right thing, but you may feel you can't, or you may feel it's just too complicated. This is your energy, Sag. There may be a sense of frustration here. Page of Coins. I'm hearing an olive branch. You may be feeling you want to pass someone an olive branch, or send someone a gift or something like that, but you may be afraid of their reaction. Are they going to take it in the way that it was meant, which is, I think, an olive branch, or are they going to see it, I'm hearing, as a slap in the face? Okay, oh, okay. A backhanded action, and I don't know why that's coming through. In the past, guys, the Chariot. Sag, you move forward with speed. You moved yourself into a new cycle, and it brought about progress. It brought about progress. Cancerian energy. After that time with the 3 of Cups, there was a lot of celebration. I don't know why. Archangel Michael is pointing out there are 3 people here, but there are 4 people in the 10 of Cups. One person, Sag, wasn't celebrating. One person wasn't happy with your victory. Others were. And it may be the person that you feel isn't happy with your victory that you want to pass this olive branch to. But there's a lot of fear. How are they going to take it? In your thoughts, the 2 of Swords. Sag, you're tempted not to do anything at all, but try as you might, you can't get the situation off your mind. It's irritating you. It's like that little tiny seed stuck underneath your gum that you can't get out. It's just there. It's just there. In the immediate future, guys, okay, Sag, Page of Swords. In true Saggy fashion, you are simply going to ask a couple of very important questions. Because you don't want this person to take this olive branch in the wrong way. You may fear that they would see it as you breadcrumbing them, almost an insult. So you want to figure out the lay of the land. In your fears, the 9 of Swords, fearing, Sag, that whatever you're planning on doing here, which could be reaching out to someone, could be sending someone a little gift or something like that, they would not take it the right way and it would make it worse. You're very worried about that because this might be a really sensitive situation, you know. in the environment, whoever this person is sitting in the energy of the Empress. So you may be wanting to communicate with an older woman, or you may be wanting to communicate with your mother, or even, Sag, something like an ex-partner. If you're a masculine, for instance, this might be your ex-wife. I really want to mend the situation with you because I miss you, but are you going to reject me if I try to reach out? In your hopes, after that time, you may be hoping, Sag, for some kind of balance in your life, or you may be hoping to sign a legal contract, or you might be wanting to have a conversation with a Libra. The final card, Sag, is the Death card. Ooh, major change and transformation, Scorpio energy. Yes. Sag, you are wanting to change a dynamic. But this needs careful handling. This needs a kid gloves approach. And even if you approach this person very, very gently, you don't know what their response is going to be. Are they going to behave as if they've got really thick skin? I really don't care, Sag, you know, why did you bother? Or are they going to get all emotional on me? Soft and mushy on the inside like a banana, right? You don't know. It's a risk. Because whatever this is quite a big deal. You could be wanting to patch up things with your ex-wife, Sag, and maybe you guys haven't spoken for a while. Or guys, you may have had a bit of a set to with an older woman or even your mother. And this is you maybe wanting to apologize, to make it right, to balance it out, but you don't know how they're going to take it. You don't know. Clarification for you guys, the Queen of Wands. Okay, Sag. Could be you. You could be coming through sitting in feminine energy. The Eight of Coins. Yeah, Sag. You want to take action to work on the situation, but you've got to do it carefully, carefully, gently, gently. You can't jump in as a Saggy normally would, right? And I say that with love. I've got Sag rising. You can't just jump in and ask the question, which I think you're tempted to do here. You've got to go around the houses a little bit. You've got to sort of test the water. Page of Swords can be spying. You may be trying to figure out what state of mind this person is in by keeping an eye on them online. Are they sounding happy? Are they sounding stressed? Are they sounding angry? You know, are they firing off messages to friends saying, Sag this, Sag that? You are not sure how to approach the situation, but you want to do something, Sag. You're in your head. Whoever sat in the energy of the Empress, Four of Cups. I've got to admit, guys, they're not very conducive to talking. This is you handing this person this little cup, this little olive branch, and they're not looking at what you're offering them. They're looking at 3 cups on the ground. It's as if they're not that interested, or it's as if it's just not enough. An apology isn't enough, Sag. I'm sorry, it's just not enough. Okay. The High Priestess. This is someone, Sag, who is sat in Empress energy. You may be wanting to reach out. You may even, Sag, test the water by sending a brief message. Hey, how are you? It's been a while. What are you up to? Hoping to God that they would respond back in a pretty normal way. Yeah, fine, I've just been busy. What you're going to realize, Sag, is they're very guarded, they're a bit nervous, they're not going to respond to a message, and they may not say anything at all. And that may be your answer, which might suggest that this could be a situation that you have to walk away from, that cannot be healed, Sag, you know? But let's get into this, guys, and see what comes through. So Sag, you're sat in the Eight of Swords. It's been on your mind for the longest time, fluctuating from feeling angry about this to feeling emotional about this. You may feel your hands are tied. You may feel there's not much you can do to resolve the issue. You want to do the right thing though, Sag. You're sitting in this energy of integrity. You're wanting to pass the olive branch somehow. That's what you're wanting to do. You've been thinking about it because it's been irritating you. Yeah. So Sag, you're sat in the Nine of Pentacles. So you're single and financially stable. What have you been ruminating about? Ruminating, that's not a word I use, okay? You've been ruminating about the Six of Coins. Ruminating about unequal give and take. Something wasn't balanced in the past. There was an imbalance in the past. Basically, this is breadcrumbing. And with the Nine of Wands, Sag, you've been feeling stressed about this. So did you feel that this Empress was angry or upset because they were breadcrumbed? And this is you thinking, well, I'm in a position financially to pass an olive branch or a small amount of money, but you don't know if this person's going to be angry with you or whether or not they're going to say thank you and they're going to be emotional with you. So you've been sat in the Nine of Wands thinking, what do I do? What do I do? You know, what do I do about this? Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Five of Wands. Okay. So there could have been conflict. There could have been conflict underneath the surface, although I don't believe you two have had direct communication. But some situation, Sag, that you were involved in caused this Empress, this person, to feel breadcrumbed, to feel rejected, to feel pushed out, to feel as if things weren't fair. They haven't been talking to you about this, but they're sad about this. What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? Yeah. Sag, you realised with the Tower something shocking. You may have looked back at the past and seen their side of things, their point of view, and you may have thought, actually, yes, you know, they've got a reason to feel a bit cross or a reason to feel emotional. Or someone told you that this Empress didn't want to speak to you anymore. And for you, it was a shock. Oh my God, okay, all right. Well, it's their decision. I think, Sag, you're wanting to set the record straight, have a proper conversation with this person, or you may, Sag, want to try and make amends. But this person might be quite stubborn with the energy of the Empress, right? They're lost in feeling very disappointed about this, and they're not speaking. What happened in the past with the Chariot? I think, Sag, in the past, you were really happy. Yeah, because some kind of judgment call was made in your favour, allowing you to move forward. Allowing you to move forward, Saggy. It may have been a judgment by a Queen of Coins, a Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn who was sitting in their emotion, or you, Sag, ended up moving into the energy of the Queen of Coins. Very financially stable. Very financially stable. After that time, Sag, with the Three of Cups, there was celebration with people around you. They were happy for you. Lots of love, right? Expressions of love. Sag, you know, we're really happy for you. We want you to progress. We want you to move forward. Yeah, and you were sort of sitting a little bit shell-shocked in the energy of the Magician. Oh my gosh, I suddenly manifested a lot of financial security. Queen of Coins, Nine of Coins. What you're thinking about now is this other person that may have been left out of the loop somehow, who isn't happy with what happened. With the Two of Swords, you've been trying to push down your feelings, but it hasn't been working. It's just irritating you. It's as if, for goodness sake, can we not have a straightforward adult conversation? But deep down, Sag, you're sitting in fear because you may know that this person was breadcrumbed in the past, whereas you're sat in a lot of financial security and stability, and you may feel deep down they've got every right to be angry. So that's why you haven't reached out up until this point of time. In case they snap back at you, I don't understand why you're communicating with me. I don't want to talk to you. You're worried about that because you don't want to make it worse. What are you thinking about with the Two of Swords? What are you thinking about? The Four of Wands. You may be thinking about stability on the material plane. This could even be a property, the Four of Wands. What are you thinking about? Wow. The Ten of Coins, the Ten of Pentacles. Sag, you don't want to see the truth. You may have been awarded a lot of money or been given a property which helped you in the past, whereas someone else may have been left out in the loop. Or because you were given so much, there was nothing left to give to this other person. They were sort of pushed to the side. Because you're not in a commitment, Sag, with the Ten of Coins. You're sat in the Nine of Coins. So you're sat in a lot of financial stability. Queen of Coins, Nine of Coins, Ten of Coins. You're doing really well, Sag. But what's niggling at you is that whoever this Empress is has been left out. It may be something like that, Sag. It might be. Now, guys, remember, this could be totally switched. Six of Wands. Sag, you feel victorious because you're sat in a lot of financial security. And what you're worried about is if you pass this person an olive branch, it may even be a really small amount of money, because one pentacle is very little, right? You're worried this person will see you lording it over them, sat in arrogance. Oh, you're not doing very well because I got everything. Yeah, sorry about that. Here's one little pentacle. That's the worst thing that you can imagine happening, because it would be a disaster if they saw it that way. Because, Sag, I don't think you intend them to see it that way. That's the thing. You genuinely feel a bit bad and you want to pass an olive branch and you want to help, you know. But you don't want to piss off this person to the point where there's another tower, right? Now, guys, it could be so many different things. This could be a business partnership. This could be a venture of some kind, whereas you may have walked away with a lot of the profit. The other person may not have. Could be anything, guys. But let's have a look at the immediate future. I think, Sag, you're trying to figure out, doing some research, spying on this person. You're trying to figure out their frame of mind. Are they sat with this thick skin, or are they feeling a bit mushy and a bit emotional? Because it's quite important, because that will dictate how they view your olive branch. But what I see, Sag, initially is disinterest and no communication at all. So this person may simply not know what to say, or this person may be angry, but feel that if they're angry with you, it's not going to make any difference. Or this person may be upset. They may be feeling very tearful and very emotional, but they may feel that you should be doing a lot more to help and you're not, so they'd rather not say anything at all. It's almost as if they don't know how to respond, so they're not going to say anything. Archangel Michael, when do we have the Page of Swords and the Empress for Sag? Thank you, Michael. I'm hearing the 8th of December to the 21st of December. Okay, guys. Next month, there's about a 2-week window there. Let's have a look at how this person is feeling. How is this Empress feeling? Okay. They are burdened because they're looking at the past. They may be dealing with a lot. They may be a bit stressed. They may be overworked. They're turning away from you, Sag. They're turning away from you. What's on their mind? The Knight of Coins. It's almost as if what they are thinking is, I'm taking this as a bit of an insult. So, Sag, if you reach out to this person because you want to try and mend the situation with the offer of a small amount of money or with the offer of a gift, right? You may want to send them a gift. Their reaction is, you could do far better than that because you're sat in all this pentacle energy. I'm taking that as a bit of an insult. It's mortifying that you're giving me one little pentacle. They may take it the wrong way. Even though, Sag, I don't think you mean it in that way, they're taking it in that way. Because what they're thinking about is, first of all, this has been a heck of a long time coming, as in you should have done this before. Second of all, you should be coming in with a Knight of Coins with a big pentacle rather than a little Page of Pentacles. What is that? What can I do with that? I can't do anything with that. They may be annoyed, Sag. But again, they're not telling you that that's how they would feel. So you may reach out and see their response. They may not respond at all. Yeah. Oh, Sag, Knight of Swords. They're angry. Deep down, they're very angry. They're very, very angry. But they're not going to say anything with the Moon. They're just not going to speak to you. They're not going to speak to you. What is their energy? They are juggling 2 pentacles. They're not doing very well financially. They're not. They're very stubborn. They don't want you to know that they're struggling to this extent. But they are going through a tough time. Are they going to say anything to Sag at all? No. We got 2 cards. We got the energy of the Hangman. They feel stuck. And we've got the Strength card, Leo energy. They're holding back. They may even have some health issues, Sag, that they're not telling you about. What is on this person's mind? Ace of Swords. Sag, this is done. This relationship is over. Whatever this relationship is or was, they've cut off from you and they don't want to talk about it. What are they considering here? They're trying to look at options to get themselves out of what might be a challenging situation. 7 of Cups. They may be feeling very emotionally confused. And they're feeling very down. 5 of Cups is looking at the glass half empty. They're not feeling very optimistic. They can lift themselves up. But they're not wanting to talk to you, Sag. They're not wanting to talk to you. The World. They've closed out the cycle with you already. They've closed out the cycle with you already. Why? Because they were breadcrumbed. You're sat, Sag, symbolically, in 19 pentacles, right? You're sat in the 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles, whereas they feel left out in the cold and they are clutching hold of 5 Pentacles. That's why they feel this was totally imbalanced. And even though, Sag, they're not going to scream and shout at you and they're not going to burst into tears on you, they are in pain underneath the surface. They just don't want to show it. They may be very proud. What are they thinking about? The Hermit. They could be a Virgo, or they could be thinking of a Virgo. They don't want any communication. They're holding themselves up. They're doing a lot of thinking about the past, and they're trying to see into their future. And with the 7 of Wands, they may be feeling as if they have to fight their way to safety. They have to fight their way through life. They may feel that life hasn't been very kind to them. They may feel as if they've had to struggle for everything they've got, which isn't much. They may be feeling extremely defensive, but I think it comes from a deep-seated sense of unhappiness, Sag. What's going through their mind? The 2 of Wands. I think, Sag, they are really wanting to choose a direction. They're looking out across that vista thinking, okay, well, I'm still at crossroads, but they may not have enough to do anything with. I mean, you can't progress through life if you're clutching hold of 5 Pentacles and you're feeling pretty miserable. You know, there's no fuel for progress. So they may just feel stuck in a difficult situation. But they're not going to tell you that, Sag. They're keeping it to themselves. What are they going to do pertaining to Sag? What are they going to do? Sag, they're going to walk away. Okay, 8 of Cups, they're walking away. They don't want any more communication. I feel they're detaching from this situation or family dynamic or business partnership because of feeling deeply hurt. They don't want to talk. It's as if they're worried that if they have a deep conversation with you about this, they're either going to blow their top, they're going to be really angry, and it's not going to help anyone, or they're going to be very, very upset, and they can't deal with those heavy emotions because this is someone trying to find the path forward when they don't have a lot to move forward with. It's as if I've got my own problems because of the situation. There's no point in talking about it. So they're detaching, Sag. What are you thinking about? You're spying on this person, or you may just reach out and say, hi, how are you? Test the water, but they're not going to respond. 7 of Coins. You may be looking at the past, or you may be looking at past mistakes. Pentacles energy again. Ace of Coins, more Pentacles energy. Sag, you were given a huge gift or something that was extremely valuable monetarily, but that seems to have been the problem. That seems to have been the problem, Sag. The Hierophant. This was a very traditional process, so this could have been to do with a company, a family dynamic, legalities, documents were signed. You followed a traditional process, Sag, and you ended up in a lot of stability. You may be wanting to talk to a Taurian about finances. You may be wanting to talk to someone sat in the energy of the Hierophant, someone you trust, someone who could be a mentor, a family member. What are you saying? Okay, the Fool. You may say to this person, you took a leap of faith and a risk in the past. You may say that, Sag. Yeah, Six of Cups. Sag, this is you saying to someone, I was a fool in the past. I made a mistake in the past. Ironically, I'm now sat in a lot of financial security, whereas the person that didn't do anything wrong in the past or didn't take a risk in the past is struggling. It's almost as if you see how unfair this is, but what you're realizing painfully, Sag, is this person doesn't want to talk about it. What else are you thinking about, Sag? Anything else, guys? The Four of Swords. Sag, there's nothing you can do except pull back and try to heal from the whole situation, because this person's not speaking. What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about, Sag? The Page of Cups. Again, you may be wanting to make an apology, or Sag, you could be thinking about a child. You could be thinking about a child. Eight of Wands. You may be communicating to a child about the situation. Or you may be communicating with someone sat in the energy of the Hierophant. What can I do? I mean, if this person isn't talking to me, what can I do? You may be feeling frustrated. The Queen of Cups. So you may be talking to a Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio. Or you may be wanting to apologize to a Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio. What else is on your mind? The Star. God, you want to heal the situation. You want to heal the situation with this person, but they're not talking, Sag. That's the problem. You want to heal the overindulgent situation that you have found yourself in. You've benefited from a situation. This person is in difficulties. The problem is, it's as if they touch on what happened, they will feel even more upset or even more angry, and so they're just trying to move on. The problem is they can't move on because they don't have the means to move forward. So they are stuck, but they don't want to talk to you about it. Now, Sag, this could be totally switched, all right? What's the energy between you? Yeah, Three of Swords. This is a heartbreaking situation, Sag. It's heartbreaking. So, Sag, you're hoping to balance the scales with justice. With the Death card, you may be hoping for major change and transformation. What's going to happen in the future? Ace of Wands. Sag, you're either going to have a bright idea, which you're going to put into progress, or simply, Sag, you're going to give yourself a passionate new start. I mean, in the nicest sense, if this person is not going to speak to you, what can you do? What can you do? You've got to walk away. What are you thinking about, Sag? What's going to happen here? The Page of Wands. There may be some good news coming in. There may be some good news coming in, Sag. There may be. Okay, from a King of Pentacles. All right. Could be someone in the situation. Could be someone, Sag, who is saying to you, don't worry, I've got it. I can help. Don't you worry, Sag. You know, leave it to me. What is this King of Coins saying here? Okay, Three of Coins. So what this King of Coins is saying is this king and someone else is going to be working in partnership with this woman, this empress, to help her financially. So what is this King of Coins confirming here? Yeah, that he can afford to help this person financially. Simply that. But what he's saying, Sag, is I can't do too much to help because I just don't have the money, but I'm going to try and sort this out sort of for you. He may be trying to put your mind at rest, Sag. You know, don't worry, we've got it, you know, that sort of thing. Temperance. Yeah, Sag, you're going to move into a temperate place. What this King of Coins is saying is, look, everything's going to calm down. Don't feel bad about whatever happened. If this person isn't wanting to speak to you, then you can't do anything anyway. We're going to try and balance out the situation for you. So this is either someone, Sag, who has the money to do that, but not very much, but they've got something. Or this could be someone that you're very close to who is going to help, okay? What else are they saying? King of Swords, they do have a plan up their sleeve. They may say to you, don't worry, we're going to do something legal to do with money, which is going to help this person. They've got a plan. They don't want you to worry, Sag. What are you going to do? I think, Sag, you're going to head off and do your own thing. I think with the Six of Swords, what you're realizing is what's done is done. You can't go back. But this King of Coins is going to do his best to balance out the situation financially with this High Priestess. So, Sag, you're simply going to move to calmer waters, right? Don't worry about it. What can you do? So, my lovely Saggies, I hope this has helped. I hope it's helped you gain clarity. I'm leaving it there. Take care of you, sending love and light your way, and many blessings. Bye, Sag.